Hi Dollar Divas, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm continuing my Dollar Tree makeup collection series. Today I am doing complexion products. So foundations, concealers, contour, powders, all that kind of thing. So I'll have my entire collection of these videos. I've done quite a few so far. I'll have that whole series linked down below so you can check out the other videos in the series. We've done eyeshadow in 2 parts. We've done lipstick in 2 parts. Lipstick and lip gloss. We've done blushes, bronzers, highlighters. Now it's complexion products, so definitely check those out. The makeup I'm wearing is a full face of Shop Miss A. I will also have that linked down below so you can check that out and see my thoughts on that. So yes, of course, if you are a returning Dollar Diva, thank you so much for returning for another video. I know a lot of you have been waiting for this particular one in the series. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Jessica, and I love to do a lot of dollar store and Dollar Tree oriented makeup and shopping content, and I have a special focus on like bargain makeup. So we do a lot of Dollar Tree around here. I also do Shop Miss A, Shein, Temu, other dollar stores as well. Like if I do Family Dollar, I just keep it like $5 and under, that kind of thing. But yeah, and I like to do all the same fun content that other makeup channels like to do. I just like to keep it in the bargain price point. And so if that sounds like your thing, you are definitely in the right place. I do hope you'll become part of our Dollar Diva family here on YouTube and join the party. And so yeah, and as always, I'll have related content linked down below. That way you can binge watch more content like this. Like I said, the other videos in this series, as well as I'll have some other playlists down there as well. That way you can binge watch more content like this. So we have a lot of ground to cover, so without any further chit chat, let's just go ahead and get into today's video. So of course, as always, some of the products in my Dollar Tree makeup collection are brand name products that I found at Dollar Tree just over the years, and then a lot of them are things you can find. They're Dollar Tree brands. So keep that in mind. Some of the products will be like, oh, you found that at Dollar Tree, and yeah, and I would have found that at Dollar Tree as just kind of an anomaly, you know. And I try to stay as organized as I can. That doesn't always happen, but I do try. I've also included like face primers in here as well. So we're gonna start with like one of my favorites. This is the Candy Moyo face products. So Candy Moyo, they have a BB cream and a foundation. I don't see a difference between either one of them. If you've been with me for a long time, you know that. I wear medium in the summer, and then I wear light in the winter. They also have a dark. Now, of course, they used to be new color for a minute. So I still have one from when they were new color. And then before that, they were Sassy Chic. So they've gone over different like brand names and stuff, but it's all the same stuff. Love these. This is like one of my favorite foundations from the Dollar Tree. I love that it's readily available. You get 3 shades. Still not a lot, but at least it's better than the 2 that sometimes Be Pure comes out with. But yeah, really, really solid. If you've been holding out on it, don't. It's really very, very, very good. I remember the first time I tried it, I was shocked. So then one of those special finds, I did find these this year, and this is the Maybelline Green Edition Tinted Oil Foundation. They had several different shades. I got 2 different ones because I didn't think there was one in my shade, so I got a darker and a lighter, and I mixed them. Let's see, I've got shade 55 and I've got shade 10. And I really, really like this. Do I like it better than these ones here? No, but they are a fun find. I know some people were worried about them, as I was too. When I first saw them, I was like, ooh, who wants a foundation oil? But they're actually really, really, really nice. So I know a lot of you have picked them up. A lot of my regular Dollar Divas have picked them up. So really, really nice. Like I said, if you haven't seen them at your Dollar Tree. And they actually had several other products from this line, like lipsticks and stuff. I only picked up the foundations, so that was just one of those fun finds. Then we have some stuff from the Be Pure Essentially Ageless line. First, they do have a blurring face primer. This is really nice. And then they have a foundation. This is the Hydrating Serum Foundation. I don't know the shade. They don't have it on the packaging. I think they have a couple shades. Again, really, really nice. Then they have a concealer. It's the Hydrating Serum Concealer. I think this is in light. I think they have a couple shades. I think they have maybe 3 shades of this. I'm not sure. Nice concealer. This is when Dollar Tree started stepping up in their concealer game, because other than that, it really wasn't great. And then they've got a couple powders. They have a couple different shades of this one here, the one that's not translucent. This is the Blurring Pressed Powder. I think this is in the shade Light. This isn't my favorite for the shade. It's kind of good as like an all over powder, but I don't really like it as much under my eyes. But this one here is just their translucent. It says it has hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. This one here is a little bit more of a recent purchase, and I really, really like this. I prefer this one over this one, personally. Now, these are my favorite Be Pure products as far as like liquid products. I like their Clean Beauty Glow Foundation. This is in the shade Nude. They have a darker shade too called Golden Glow, I believe it is. I've got both. Really, really, really like this. I wish that they would come out with this in like a bunch of shades. I really do. And then this is the Hydrating Under Eye Concealer by Be Pure. This is in Fair. They have, I think, maybe 3 shades of that as well. It's kind of weird that the concealer is a little bit bigger than the foundation, but it is. This is actually, I think, like supposed to be a dupe for Neutrogena Hydra Boost, I believe. So really nice. These are my favorite Be Pure liquid products. Now, there was a time where Wet n Wild was really coming to Dollar Tree with all their cushion products. I had 3 different cushion foundations, all that I used up. I've got like a highlighter, I think a bronzer, and then I've also got the color correctors. I've got the yellow for dullness and the green for redness. I don't really reach for these very much, but in my experience, they really last a good long while because it took me a while to reach for because there's still plenty, they're not dried up or anything like that. So I did find those. Like I said, I found a lot of cushion products. This is maybe back like 3 years ago. Then this is actually the second one that I purchased from the Dollar Tree. I actually keep this in my work bag. I used up the first one that I purchased at Dollar Tree, and I've bought these at the drugstore before, but for a little while, Dollar Tree was selling these Wet n Wild contour kits. This is in Caramel Toffee, and it's this is even like at full price, which is only a few dollars. It's a really, really nice contour kit. I also found this at Dollar Tree one time. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover. It's like a conceal and contour kit, so you get your 4 different shades. And I've dug into this quite a bit. It came with like a little like pad, which I got rid of, but I dug into this quite a bit for like concealer. Really not a bad kit. I wouldn't really want to pay like full price for it, but since I found it at the Dollar Tree, you know, $1.25, I'm always here for it. Then some LA Colors concealers. So this one here is just their regular like concealer. Comes with the doe foot. This is in Nude. I think they have a couple shades of this. And then Awful. This is like Awful. It's like the worst concealer. It's the worst product I think I've ever used from Dollar Tree, to be completely honest. These are a lot better. If you can't find the Be Pure concealers or the Beauty Intuition concealer, these here are like your next bet, and they are readily available, so they're really not bad. I don't have like the pink, I don't have like the purple or the green, but I like the yellow and I like the peach. The peach I like to use for like under my eyes, and the yellow I will use for like cleaning up my brows. I've also used yellow for under my eyes and everything like that. So these really aren't bad, readily available. This right here is so bad, like I can't even explain how bad it is. It's so bad, you guys. Now this is like the newest addition to the concealer family at Dollar Tree, and this one here gives me real hope. This is it's La Mercerie, not Beauty Intuition. I get the 2 confused sometimes. I guess because they're both coming out with products right now. It's La Mercerie. Their mascara is terrible, but their concealer is really good. I used this in a recent video. It's the Flawless Finish Full Coverage Concealer. Now they only have like numbers for their shade names, and this one, and they don't have them on the packaging, so I don't know what number this is, but they have at least 6 or 7 shades that I've seen at Dollar Tree. So they're giving me real hope that we're going to start seeing better shade ranges and things in the future. So really nice concealer. One of the best that I've used at Dollar Tree for sure. Then a couple of fun finds from hard candy back in the day when Dollar Tree was selling all that hard candy stuff. Now one was sent to me, I think this one here was sent to me by my friend Marina, Confessions of a Dollar Tree Addict, here on YouTube. She sent me like a goodie bag with all like a bunch of hard candy stuff several years ago. It was so sweet. And today's her birthday, actually. As I'm filming this, today's her birthday. Happy birthday, Marina. And so yeah, she sent me this one here, the translucent. Really, really nice. I've used it some. I haven't used it a whole ton just because I have so many. But then I found this one, I believe. This is the Bake, Brighten, and Set. This is the translucent loose powder, the Sheer Envy. And then this is the Sheer Envy Bake, Brighten, and Set loose finishing powder. And so yeah, it's a little bit more of like a banana powder kind of thing. So really, really nice powders from hard candy. But if you can't find those, like y'all seriously don't sleep on this one right here. This is the LA Colors just pressed powder. I like the shade Nude. They've got some darker shades. They've got like a tan. The compact isn't the best. Like mine doesn't really close. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it does. Really not a bad powder at all. Of course, if you drop it and break it, it's $1.25. Really not bad. If you can't find any of the fancier stuff, not bad. Really, actually very good. And then let's get into some primers. So at that time as well, Hard Candy was selling a lot of their different primers, all from like the Sheer Envy line. I actually had one that I recently threw away because it smelled bad. I can't remember which one it was, but I've got a bunch of them. So this is the Sensitive Skin one, this is the Perfecting, and this is the Lift and Firm. And yeah, found all of these at Dollar Tree back, I think, when it was still $1. So yeah, this one here tightens and moisturizes. This one minimizes lines and pores. This one's dermatologist tested. It's oil-free and silicone-free. So I don't reach for them much, but I do have them. So I found a few Believe Beauty products. Of course, this is a bargain brand at Dollar General. Everything's like $5 and under. Their foundation is phenomenal. This I don't love as much. This is the Believe Beauty Skin Finish Tinted Moisturizer. I do have 2 shades, Natural and Buff. And yeah, I did find these at the Dollar Tree, and they're pretty good. I mean, they're fine. I mean, I like the Candy Moyo better. So like I said, if you don't find these, it's not like a big deal. You know, they're just some of those things that Dollar Tree was selling. But yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like, okay, you know. And then these are very readily available, and I really love these contour sticks, you guys. I've got medium, dark, and light. I'm missing the cover for my light one. I think it's in my other box. But really, really nice contour sticks. They just recently kind of redid the packaging. I have the highlighter as well. It's not great. There was one that was kind of like shimmery. Why, I don't know. It was like the bronzer one, the one that claims to be a bronzer, was shimmery. And I'm like, there ain't nothing bronzing about this. But they're really nice. They're really creamy. They do tend to break, but they blend really nice. They're really nice contour sticks for $1.25 and very readily available. Like I said, the highlighter one and the one that's labeled as a bronzer aren't good, but those 3 contour sticks are really, really, really good. And like I said, the medium, dark, and light. Then this here is a really lovely product from Ioni, and they've recently since come up with a blush and a highlighter in the same packaging. But this is their mattifying powder. How cute is this, y'all? It's just a little mattifying powder. Really, really, really nice. Just loving. Ioni just brings it, you know what I mean? And then some more LA Colors products. I wish LA Colors sold this all the time at the Dollar Tree, but they do not. And I actually have a face primer by them too, and I do not know where it is. I swear things just like disappear. Anyways, I did buy a face primer by them at the same time I bought this. This is an eye primer. This one's in matte finish, so I think they had one that was for shimmer finish. But I really, really like this eye primer. I wish they sold it all the time. This was in like a spring collection. And I've never seen it again since, but it is an LA Colors Dollar Tree eyeshadow primer. Then, you know, their liquid makeup, you've seen this for years. It's not the best. It's not as bad as the concealer, and sometimes it's never as bad as I think it's gonna be when I put it on. They do have several shades of this. I don't know exactly how many. This is True Beige. I know they have a tan. I think they have a light. And, you know, it's just okay. I would pick the Candy Moyo over this any day, for sure. And then there was a time where LA Colors had a contour kit. This is in tan. I've used up the light shade. This shade here was never quite right for me. It's a little bit too cool, you'll see, and a little too light. See that? Just never quite worked for me. And the light I always use up first anyway. But yeah, there was a minute that they had little contour kits in that same packaging as the highlighters and the matte bronzer that they have. So that is a contour kit by them. Then this brand here, I really miss this brand because I miss their lip colors and stuff like that. But this is and I have an eyebrow kit from them. I've got some stuff by them. This is the Broadway Colors Color Correcting Face Primer. Neutralizes redness for all skin tones. I actually really, really like this. And it does. I really do feel like it does neutralize your skin tone. The product is the same color as the packaging. It's like a peachy shade. I haven't used this in a good little while. But it just like completely, I put it on my hand and you can't see it on camera, but it completely just smoothed out my hand. I mean, it's really a very nice primer that I found. Like I said, I haven't seen anything really from that brand since, but I really do wish they sold stuff still. And then this is a recent find, the La Mercerie Pressed Finishing Powder. This is, of course, is in translucent. And yeah, it's got a pretty design on there. You'll have to excuse, it's got some like from my puff, it had some makeup on it, but really, really nice pressed powder. Then these are a couple that I found a few years ago. Wet n Wild was selling a lot of like photo focus and coverall products years ago, and this is just one of those things I have lingering around. It is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder. This is in Warm Light. It's kind of one of those domed things, and I don't really reach for this very much, but I do like Wet n Wild's powders though, so I have that from a few years ago. Again, like I said, they also have like, they had a lot of coverall products, and this was their coverall cover stick. This is in Light Pale, and I don't really reach for these concealer sticks very much. I used to use these all the time, like when I was in high school. I'd use the green. This would be my concealer. I'd put it under my eyes, and I just like pat it around. But yeah, I picked that up a good while ago. And this is an e.l.f. one, back when they used to sell a good amount of e.l.f. stuff. This is their setting powder in Light Beige. A few more products. So I only had a hydrating face primer, and it came in this like pink little tube, and it's kind of like a clear jelly, for lack of a better word. I don't reach for it very much, but they do have, I haven't seen it in a little while, I don't think either. So I have never found the light shade of this. I just have the dark shade. It's the Candy Moyo Multi-Usage Contour Concealer. This is like their dark shade, so I can use it as like a contour bronzer. I know a lot of there's a couple of my Dollar Divas that have the lighter shades and use this concealer, and it's like their HG concealer. So I still have yet to stumble upon it, but I do really like this as like a contour. Obviously, I've used quite a good amount of it so far. So I've got a couple color correcting sticks. One is Hard Candy, one is e.l.f. The e.l.f. covers dark circles. It's like a peach base, and I've used this quite a bit. I prefer the liquid of the LA Colors peach one over a stick. A stick just feels so harsh. And then I got this one here, I think is in peach as well. Yeah, this one here is in peach. It's a little bit of like a lighter shade of peach, but it's still a peach. So they basically do the same thing. Like I said, I prefer the LA Colors one on the doe foot, honestly. But fun finds, you know, it's always fun to find brand name stuff. And then this was kind of an interesting thing. I haven't found many Milani products at Dollar Tree. And this was the Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer. This is the shade Medium Light. And like I said, yeah, I haven't found much Milani products there, but that was something I found a couple of years ago. Then the last thing, then this is the Maybelline Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. And it's in like a dark color. It's classic coconut. And my idea with this was that I could mix it in with like lighter colors. You know. Do I reach for it? No, hardly ever. But the idea was I could use it as like a bronzer too, like a contour, that kind of thing. So I did pick it up for that reason. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, show me you did by hitting the like button. Again, I'll have the other videos in this series linked down below so you can watch the rest of them if you've missed them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.